If please tell the audience, our viewers, some of the candidates that you'll be supporting, and for what offices, and where might they be found on the ballot in November?
Well, we're still in the process of vetting candidates, and obviously we're putting forward our own group of candidates. But right out off the bat, we do support the O'Reilly Walker team and the Appleby Kurtz team because they've already declared their commitment to no spending increases and no tax increases, and that's exactly what we're all about.
All right.
Double mental.
In sync. And as far as on the ballot, on the petitioning candidate, the way that I ran last year, I was literally, my slogan was "Vote the bottom line," because I literally was on the bottom line. Do you know where you'll be? I'm sure, I don't know which is first, Republican or Democrat, but they're the top two, and then I think there's a space for independent, working. Are you kind of in there? Do you know, or?
Well,
weren't they deciding it last night?
I'm not sure if there's a lottery for that, or if it Democrats on the top line because the governor of the state is Democrat, then Republican, and then our party. I'm not 100% clear on that.
Just for our viewing audience, I want to mention that we're taping the show September 22nd. So in terms of the ballots, some of my questions may be a little early. But I just want to try to get information out to our viewers. Okay, now, if there were, one message that you felt that you really wanted to get out to the viewers, or, I generally say one message, but if you have more than one, but, message or messages, what would they be?
Well, I think our message is that we are here to make sure that we want the people to be heard. We are a voice of the people, and we think it's time that people are heard. People to feel comfortable to come over, join us, tell us what they want, tell us what they think needs to happen, and we'll try to make it happen and get candidates that support the things that these people need. But I think it's time people need to be listened to, and I think it's gone so the other way that. I think the times are changing, and we just feel like we're part of that change.
Yeah. Do you have any events planned, or are you looking to again, it's September 22nd, so I may be a little early on the question, but in terms of, having people do like a meet and greet, or those things?
We haven't had anything formal planned yet, but there will be definitely something coming up, so people can come in and have a forum to hear what we are about and to give their views on what they think we should be about also.
Okay. If the viewers want to contact you, ask specific questions, or maybe ask some of the candidates, I think you had mentioned, though, that there were some that I know you're vetting, but are there some that I believe that you two are running for office?
This is true.
So would you tell
we're
them?
Not supposed to say.
Yeah.
Well, you can say. I did. Well, you're allowed to say what you're running for, and that we'll just leave it at that. So, Linda,
I'm running for planning on the Planning
Commission.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and
I'm running for the Board of Education.
Board of Education. Okay. Well, maybe that double major can come in handy.
Hope so.
I started to ask if the viewers wanted to get in touch with you to ask follow-up questions or learn more about your candidates. Again, I may be a little early, but is there a way? Do you have either a website or
we do have
email?
One Facebook, which is a Brookfield Party, and any concerns, whatever, they can be directed to that Facebook account.
If I could interrupt, because I'm really technically challenged. I know Facebook. In my campaign, someone did a Facebook thing for me, but honestly, I'm really in the dark. I'm so 1900s on this.
Right.
How would they find that on Facebook? If someone said
there's a search on Facebook, and up in the corner they just put a Brookfield Party. Even if you put it on a general search in Google,
or something,
it'll turn up.
So you can just put in a Brookfield Party,
a Brookfield Party,
and it'll come to your Facebook page.
Yes.
Okay. And they can ask questions. And
we have a post office box.
Okay.
Which is P.O. Box 5013, Brookfield, Connecticut.
Okay. So it would be a Brookfield
A
Party.
Brookfield Party, P.O.
P.O.
Box 5013.
Okay. And is there an email address, or the contact would be solely through Facebook?
At the moment,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, we haven't come up with an email, actual address yet.
Okay. Okay. Well, is there anything you'd like to sum it up with, Pamela, or?
Well, I'd just like to say that I personally, and I don't know if I can speak for Linda, but I've never been involved in politics until recently. And I feel that the time of the ordinary citizen sitting on the sidelines is over. If we're to change the tax and spend and debt culture that we find ourselves in this country, from the federal level to the state level to the local level, everybody has to come together as a community and do what's best for us as a whole, not just favor one segment over another. We need a balanced approach to taxing and spending that starts with proper allocation of resources and discerning the difference between niceties and necessities. And I think it would be hard for anyone to disagree with that.
Well, you would think, but politics being what it is. I've always been a big advocate for term limits. I just think the entrenchment is just so hard to bust through, but you know, I know you're going to get maybe some good with the bad, but I don't see how it could be worse than what we've currently got.
Well, I think that one of the things about having the party and being involved in politics was I was never involved in politics ever, because being in Danbury, it's a city government, it's a whole different structure than it is in Brookfield, where in a small town you can make a difference and you can have your voice heard. And working with the people that I've worked with that are so energizing and energetic and ready for change, but even better than that were the hundreds of phone calls that I have made to people in Brookfield, who many are wondering who Linda Taylor is on their answering machine. That was me. And the people were fabulous. I cannot say I have never made so many phone calls and had such a positive response. It didn't matter who they were voting for or what cause they were voting for. The people were kind, they were supportive, and they were happy to receive the message. So I really think that's a testament to the people in Brookfield. I'm very happy to be able to do anything I can for them.
Yeah, well, I'm with you. I found you know, a lot of people when I ran last year just want some alternatives, and you know, I took on an incumbent in my own party. I think we need alternatives. It's just that simple.
Absolutely.
And the only way to do it is for people, and I really applaud the two of you for, you know, getting involved. And like you, when I did this last year, I'd never run for, never had any interest at all. But you know, sometimes you just got to, you know, say, you know, we got to make some changes, and what the country's been going through for the last 4 years has been tough on a lot of people. So again, I applaud you, commend you, and everything for stepping up and being part of the process.
Oh, thank you.
Well, we can't do it ourselves, and you know, we need everybody's input and help to make this work.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Well, I think we've pretty much you know, asked all the questions that you know, the advocate has, you know, wanted to ask of you. So we're going to wrap up our show now, and again, I'd like to thank our guests Pamela Kurtz and Linda Taylor from a Brookfield Party for appearing on the show. I'd also like to remind our viewers that our air dates on Charter Channel 21 are Mondays at 4:30 and Thursdays at 7. We also post segments from the interview and the show up on YouTube, and you can find that at www.youtube.com/Brookfield Public Advo. And you can also contact us at brookfieldpublicadvocate@yahoo.com. And again, we'd love to hear from you, whether it be suggestions for shows, guests you'd like to see, and comments, whatever. Please reach out to us so we can get some of your input. Again, thanks for watching, and good night.